All right. So Lanners was inspired by me going through every single trade, so he decided that he was going to do the same thing. Um, this is the first time I've looked at it. He sent it to me like a week and a half ago, and I told him I'd do it, but I have not actually looked at it till now. So we'll see how this goes. Um, Lanners, any thoughts while putting this together?
Yeah, pretty defeating to be honest. Looking at it, seeing what those picks turned into and what it could have been, and how many times I had certain players on my team, um, and never actually competing is kind of heartbreaking. I, I mean, we'll go through the win loss what I have here, but from first look at it, it's a lot of L's and not a lot of W's. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah. One sec. Okay, yeah. So you have 52 total trades.
Yep, I add them all up. Trade partners on the side, pretty even actually. Nobody more than 10, 5 or 6 guys over 6 trades with them, so pretty even across the board for who I trade with.
Yeah, other than Matt apparently, and Hogan. And Justin. I
Yeah, I don't
understand the Justin one. Like he sends the most dog shit offers, dude. Um, so Justin's catching a stray over here.
yeah,
Um,
just I'm surprised I got one out of I got a couple out of them, you know?
yeah. Um, my gosh, that's honestly kind of that might be an actual feat. But yeah, so you started off with the trade like in the draft. You traded to get Kamara, Travis Kelsey, and Travis Etienne, and you gave away Kyler Murray, Zeke, and what ended up being Garrett Wilson. So you traded your 2022 first to get an extra fourth in the startup. Honestly, I feel like it's pretty balanced trade for like the careers they had after that point. So like I feel like that's fine. Like I don't know if it's a win or a loss. Like I think it's pretty even.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know, like, that one was pretty even. I just looks weird, giving up the 4th, but, 4th in the OG draft is probably worth the 1st in the 2022. I mean, never did anything with those guys, but it
Yeah,
is
but
what it is.
I mean like still just like equal value. I mean they've all every single one of these players has been useful for fantasy at like a pretty good level. So um
Yeah, yeah, sure.
next one, Nick Chubb, and you sent Henry Ruggs, Woof, Michael Carter. What happened to Bijan Robinson and Marv? Damn, dude, like that. Just because the Bijan and honestly, just because Bijan's here, this was a dub for Taylor. But
Yeah, you
Henry
should,
Ruggs, Michael Carter, are dog.
yeah, later on, you're gonna have to see what I gave up to get Bijan back. Um, you can see like these next 2 trades on September 1st. I was like, I'm going for it. I'm getting everything I need right here
Hey,
to compete the first year, and then it just fell apart.
but like getting Deontay or getting Mike Evans over Deontay, I think Mike Evans gave you like enormous value in this trade. Like Deontay
Oh
had a
yeah,
couple good seasons, and like Sharps is
yeah,
and Boudier
yeah.
is
He had a couple good
both killing him.
ones.
Mike Evans is probably
And
the best fantasy asset in this deal, though.
yeah, I mean, I held on to Boudet forever, and then I dropped him this year, and then he
I would have
finally
dropped
starts
him too,
putting out after 4 years. He starts putting out. And
dude. I
it
had
is
him
what
on
it
a
is.
team. I have him on a team that I've had him on since I picked him on this team, and I was about to drop him. And that team has like zero depth, and I was like, this dude just fucking sucks. So like the fact that he came on was actually nuts.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just
yeah, it
kept him out there
was.
because I
Yeah,
literally didn't have a better replacement, and I was like, let's see what happens.
yeah. It is what it is there.
Didn't he sign to the Vikings
So
and like they tried to convert him to tight end? Am I
I
misremembering
don't
this?
even.
I thought he was on the practice squad last
I
year, and then we cut him, and then the Patriots re-signed him.
Yeah, he wasn't he out for a little bit too? Like he got into some trouble coming out of college.
Yeah, he was. I mean, allegedly, I think banging the athletic trainer.
That's not even. That shouldn't even be a crime, to be honest.
I think it was like, hey, you need to leave, or like you're gonna get suspended by the NCAA. So
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't even be a. It shouldn't even be a crime, but
kind of
yeah,
a
it is
savage
what
move,
it is.
honestly. On that note, Mike Gesicki, Michael Carter, and then what ended up being Malik Neighbors for Monty and Benson. Honestly, It's Malik. It's Malik by far. But Monty's had a pretty decent season, and Monty's paid off pretty all right fantasy. That's not like a terrible trade, but the first for Monty. Woof. Um, all right, the next one was Jared. You got Curtis Samuel, J.K. Dobbins, and what ended up being Kenneth Walker and Jonathan Brooks. You sent Travis Kelsey, Trey McBride, and Wandale Robinson. I'm sorry. Like I love Dobbins. Walker's been good. I'm bullish on
The
Brooks.
big, the big L.
And if it was just Kelsey and Wandale, you probably won the trade. But the fact that Trey McBride was in this makes it no. Like that one stings a little bit.
Yeah, don't
Um,
worry, I get him back here. I get him back.
and yeah, and then I see on the next trade you get him back. So you traded Calvin Ridley and what happened to be Jermaine Burton, who I think just got cut. Was it today or yesterday? Just got cut.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, just got cut. I think it
Um,
was yesterday.
yeah, and then you got Laviska, McBride, Wandale, Zay Flowers. Okay, this is a dub. Calvin Ridley did have some decent games, but like just like having Trey McBride, Zay Flowers, and Wandale on this, like Trey McBride and Zay Flowers probably beat Calvin Ridley, and then Trey McBride probably beats Calvin Ridley, honestly. So, but all right, and then to start the 22 season, you were on kind of a tirade in the draft. You picked up your 23 first back. You sent him what would be Kenneth Walker. Okay, so sorry. You got your 23 first back in this trade. You got Bijan and Algier, and then you got Malik Willis. So I guess like Bijan Robinson kind of just like cock blocking Tyler Algier for you. At least you got both of them, right?
Yeah, remember when Algier went for 1,000 yards? I'm like, oh, dude, I have the 1-1. I'm gonna have 2,000 yards. I'm gonna have like Bijan and Algier will be just a stud running back on my team. Then he gets drafted to the Falcons. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. But you ended up giving up Trey McBride, Kenneth Walker, and Zay Flowers. Honestly, I'm gonna count this as a wash, but like honestly, I'd probably rather have Bijan. Trey McBride is just like a dog. Like he's if Brock Bowers didn't exist, he's the clear tight end one. So like, but Bijan is probably RB1 still in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, also that Trey McBride, he went like 2-2. Like that has to be one of the best picks that we've had in that rookie draft,
Oh yeah,
especially for like a second round pick.
yeah. I believe I took David Bell over him, honestly. So if that makes you feel any better. Um, God damn it.
Oh,
The next one you sent was with one of your few Justin trades. You got Drew Lock and what ended up being Tank Bigsby for Cortland Sutton. Sounds about right. Justin is a very old player connoisseur, but honestly, gonna count this as an L. Neither of those two have been good. Was Drew Lock playing at this
yeah.
time?
I think has he just come out at that time? Let's see if did he just come out at this time? Was he just drafted with the Broncos? That would have been 2022. It was his first or second year.
Okay, so he may have been playing. Then you trade with me. You traded. I sent you my second for Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk absolutely smashed this season, so you took an L on this one, dude. Dude, he's wide receiver one. I got him for the wide receiver 1 year. I was hyped. And Tank Big and Jalen Hyatt sucks. So like that 1 year of production is worth every penny. Um, then the next one you made was with Quinn. You sent him Nick Chubb, and you got what ended up being Izzy Abandakanda, J.J. McCarthy, Xavier Legette, and Jaden Higgins. Izzy Abandakanda, we agree, is just he's just a kick return specialist. Xavier Legette
Yeah.
is bad. Like he's okay-ish. He's unplayable fantasy. Jaden Higgins might be okay. I'm not. I'm out on the JJ McCarthy train here, so I'm gonna count this as now because Nick Chubb had some absolute banger years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he got Quinn his first championship. So
Yeah. And then you traded in after that in August. You got my 2024 second, which ended up being Blake Corum, and you sent away Jimmy G in a third, which ended up being Keishawn Boutte. Um, this trade sucks.
there's a lot of these. There's just like a bunch of nobodies or some late
I
round
think
picks.
Jimmy G played. I think Jimmy G must have had to have played. I don't know. He had to
Yeah,
be on the
yeah,
Raiders, right?
because yeah,
I
I think
count
he was
this.
still was he a Raider? Was he a last year's a 49er maybe?
Okay, so he did get at least a full season of starts out of Jimmy G. That's an L.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, okay. And then the next one is you sent Quinn Mike Evans after sending him Nick Chubb, and you received Jalen Tolbert, and then what ended up being Jalen McMillan and Travion Henderson. I like Travion. If McMillan didn't break his neck, I'd like this trade much more. Um, I think you can argue with me that it might be a wash with Travion if he goes off, but as of this point, like Mike Evans literally won him this championship too.
oh yeah, correct. Yeah,
So
I obviously didn't see that Travion pick, so
yeah,
I'm taking that as I'm taking an L here.
okay. And then you sent Kamara to JYP, and you got Alec Pierce and Troy Franklin. Honestly, W because Troy Franklin got traded for a first later on. Um, but Alec Pierce is good. Kamara had, I think, 2023 was good. Last year was
Well,
oh,
this was I think the 2023 season. I think I'd made that trade. He was like suspended, or like we didn't know if he was coming back that year.
oh, is that when he
That
beat
was
that
that.
dude up?
Yeah, yeah, that was that season. That was like right before that. So I was
Gotcha.
trying to ship him, and I kind of just sent this on a limb, and it got accepted. I'm like, like it's a win if he doesn't play or if he's out the whole year. But I
Yeah.
mean, Alex Pierce is finally starting to produce something. So
I'm gonna go this as a wash then, because like Kamara did score a lot of points at that point, so
yeah,
Kamara was still balling. Um, then you got Michael Thomas, and you trade away Marlon Mack. I'm kind of just wash because I don't think either Michael Thomas may have played a game or two, but I don't think Marlon Mack did. Um, not even sure Michael Thomas played a game after this point. He was out.
yeah, I don't know.
He was
I
rotting
don't
my
think he
roster for
did.
so long. Um,
Yeah, I think that was Miguel was headed towards playoffs and wanted a handcuff for his running back at that point, or
yeah,
Marlon Mack might have been starting or something.
gotcha. Um, then you made a trade going to the 2023 year. You received Jack and Justin's thirds, and you sent away two other thirds. You traded what ended up being Tank Dell and Keyshawn Butte for Roshan Johnson and Izzy Bannikin. This is an L because Tank Dell's an absolute dog, or was before he got hurt. Um, you then sent away a 2024 first for Tony Pollard, which ended up being Malik Neighbors.
Yep, yep.
That one stings. Um, Michael Carter, Rashad Penny. I think I classified this one as a wash on mine because like I think they both played a game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I accepted it, and you said I finally got that garbage off my team.
Yeah, but Michael Carter's also just the same thing. So he got hyped back up into relevance, and then people realized, oh wait, it's Michael Carter again.
Yeah, because I
So
think that was Michael Carter right before Brees Hall got. I think we all wanted. Well, you might. This might have been the Brees Hall draft, huh?
no, Brees Hall draft was the first rookie draft. That was 2022. He was still on the
Yeah. Okay.
Jets, but
Because Michael Carter was huge then, and like me, I don't know who it was. Me, Matt, me, and Taylor. We all wanted Michael Carter. He's fresh out of college, leading that backfield, and then he just kind of went to
it's
nothing when Brees got drafted.
yeah. Um, I vividly remember arguing with you that Michael Carter is not worth 2 second-round picks when I offered you a second. I vividly remember this because I was talking with Peyton, like she was driving home and I was like intoxicated, and she's like, "Why are you like upset?" I was like, "I'm trying to argue with the Lanners. Dude, this guy's not worth 2 second-round picks." So
Uh,
yeah, and then you made a trade with me for the 101, which ended up being Bijan. Um, I got a first, 2 seconds, a third, and then so first, 3 seconds, and a third for Bijan, which ended up being Jalen Hyatt, trash. Corum, maybe something, maybe,
eh?
eh. JJ McCarthy's terrible. Tank Dell, absolute dog. Sold him for a first round pick. Love it. Troy Franklin went for a first round pick. I would say this one's pretty even. JK, this is no. I gave it Bijan
We got
honestly.
okay. We have
You
to
win.
put that Troy Franklin first round pick. Like there has to be an asterisk next to that.
Hey, he got a first round pick. Um, there's been a lot of really bad receivers traded for first round picks, and this is the one that is like, dude, I don't know why he would trade. Oh my god, dude, that's like a Caleb trade, honestly. That was bad. Um, and then in July, you made this trade with Quinn. You got 2/3 for Darnell Mooney, which ended up being Jalen McMillan and Marshawn Lloyd. Wash, maybe. I don't think Marshawn Lloyd's played yet.
I don't think so.
Um,
McMillan just I mean these were 25 thirds, so it's hard to
oh,
tell.
you must have. Oh, this is a 25 third. Marshawn Lloyd was not. You grabbed the wrong one. It was a different third. Who was Miguel's pick in 2025? But Darnell Mooney was so I don't know. Um, the next one
So
is
this is
correct. So you traded, you got Kareem Hunt and a 2024 third, which ended up being Marshawn Lloyd, and then you sent a 2024 second, which ended up being Xavier Legette. So this one's a wash. I mean, Kareem Hunt's had some good weeks. I guess Kareem Hunt's been startable, so I'm counting this as dub. None of these other two guys have been startable. So, and then you got Sam Howell, and then traded a 2025 second, which ended up being Keon Coleman. Wash. They've both been pretty mediocre at best. So, and then you sent Garrett. You got Garrett Wilson, Kenny Pickett, and a 2025 third, which is Jordan James, and you sent Isaac Bryce Young, a 26 first TBD, and a 25 first, which was JJ McCarthy. Garrett Wilson's the best player on this list, but there's a TBD 26 first on here, so I'm counting this one as an L.
yeah, that's probably gonna be a pretty that'll be a mid first too. That was a you see these those all these trades, put the dates on there to make 3 trades in 3 days and they all include the same people.
This is actually Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It wasn't Marshawn Lloyd, it was
That's all
Tyler
good.
Shutt,
Yeah,
which
all good. But I'm still counting this as a wash. I think they're both pretty bad. Jared was your next trade on October 18th. You got Romeo Dobbs, terrible, and 2024 first, which ended up being Brock the God Bowers. And then 2024 first, which ended up being Xavier Worthy. You sent Jared, Brandon Ayuk, and Sam Howell. This is a dub. It's Brock Bowers by a mile. You traded Miguel, the 49ers defense, and you got the Atlanta defense in a third. W for a third for a defense. Then you traded with Matt. You got Matt's first, and you sent him Tony Pollard in a third. So you got BTJ for Tony Pollard and Ted McMillan. BTJ has been pretty dog this year, but we count as a W because Tony Pollard sucks and Jalen McMillan has a broken neck. You've traded Jalen McMillan so many times, dude.
dude,
Oh
I
my
look you
gosh.
I was doing this, I'm like
How
these
many
that's like
Jalen
the same
McMillans do you
5 or 6.
Oh my gosh. And then you made a trade with Isaac. You got a 2024 third, which ended up being Jatavian Sanders for Dontavian Wicks. They're both irrelevant. Then you sent me another trade with Isaac. You got Jake Bobo and you sent him Easton Stick. Also lost. They're both irrelevant. Um, then you sent Isaac, Rico Dattle, Trey Lance, and Garrett Wilson. You got a 26 first, which is TBD, a 24 second, which is Keon Coleman, a 24 third, which is Bucky Irving, a 24 second, which was AD Mitchell. Just because there's a TBD first, I'm counting this as a win, but Garrett Wilson is a dog, and Rico Dowdle is resurrecting his career in 2025 from this trade. So
I'll
Rico
mess
Dowdle,
that first round. I'll mess that first round pick up.
but
So
you still got Bucky Irving, so that kind of like offsets at least like Rico Dowdle and half of Garrett Wilson. But like Keon Coleman and AD Mitchell are pretty dog, but still getting a 26 first on top of that. It's a pretty good return so far. Um, then to start 2024 in March, you made a trade with me. You got a second, which ended up being Jalen Wright, and you sent me Curtis Samuel. Kind of an X because I don't think either of these guys have played much. And then you traded with me again. You traded up and you traded for a 2024 first, which is JJ McCarthy, and a 25 third, which is Isaac Tesla. And then I got a 24 second, 24 third, and a 24 first, which ended up being Brock Bowers, Marshawn Lloyd, and Jalen Wright. Count this as an L just because I'm pretty sure Brock Bowers is better than all four of those people combined. So,
Correct.
yeah. Then Taylor, you traded a first, which was Xavier Worthy, which is Keon Coleman, Jermaine Burton, and a 26th third. I'm counting this as an L just because Worthy's at least been startable in fantasy. He's been a
Yeah,
flex play
for
at
sure.
least. Um,
It was like a difference of like 2 picks too. It was like the 111 is what it really was. 111, 110, something like that.
yeah. Yeah, it may have been the 112. I think that may have been the year Justin won it. Or no, Matt won it because it was 110. 110 because I was at the 111. Okay. The next one was Isaac. You got Bo Nix. You traded him a 24 second, a 24 third, and a 24 second. Ended up being Trey Benson, Bucky Irving, and A.D. Mitchell. I'm going to count this one as a win. I think Bucky Irving's good, but Bo Nix in a super flex league is worth more than Bucky Irving. And Trey Benson
Yeah,
is
that
TBD.
was. I think honestly, I think what Bo Nix was the 113 here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I wanted him at 2. I had the 2-1. I wanted him at 2-1, and Isaac took him at 113. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I'm gonna go get my guy. I just kept messing. Like, what does it take? What does it take? What does it take?
Yeah. No, it's a good trade. I mean, like getting Bucky Irving, Trey Benson, and A.D. Mitchell back is not like a bad return to get for Bo Nix.
No,
But getting Bo Nix in at that moment was a win.
yeah,
Then you made a trade with Jared. You traded two 24 seconds and 24 or two 24, yeah, two 24 seconds and 24 third, and you received or you sent away two 24 thirds, a 25 third, and 26 third. So you got Ben Snott, Kamani Vidal, Jalen Polk. Jalen Polk's cooked, dude. Um,
that was so high on him too.
Snott might actually get to play now that Zach Ertz blew his leg out.
I've been waiting for that moment.
Um, and then you sent these picks are Jatavian Sanders, Jermaine Burton, and Jordan James, which have all been dust, and a TBD 26 third. So I count this one as a win just because Kamani Vidal honestly is the best player on this list, unfortunately. And then you traded him away immediately. You got A.T. Perry and Terrence Ferguson. Hey, big hit. And then you sent Kamani Vidal. I'm counting this a dub because you got Ferg. And then you got Kareem Hunt in at 27. I'm counting this as a wash, as a rental. You got Chuba Hubbard sent away J.K. Dobbins. I'm still personally on the J.K. Dobbins side of this. I mean, who would you rather have?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know. I don't know. Last year, end of last year, I was glad I had Hubbard,
I kind of a
and
wash if
then
you want to. I think
he was
that,
a. I mean, he was a dog at the end of last year, and then he gets hurt. Dowdle comes. All of a sudden, he starts feeding Dowdle 30 times a game. But now, I mean, it's more of a split backfield. Like
yeah, who
it's
knows
kind of
who's
a
feeling
wash. It's a wash.
it? Yeah. And then you traded with Miguel. You got a 25 third, which is Elijah Arroyo, and you sent Kareem Hunt. Kind of a wash. And then you traded with me. You got a 26 second from me. You got a 25 first, which is RJ Harvey, and a 27 third. So RJ Harvey and two TBDs for Mike Gesicki, George Pickens, and Isaac Tesla. Can I put? I'm just gonna put a wash because I don't think there's enough to judge this one on with just RJ Harvey because George Pickens is balling right now. I'm upset I traded
Yeah.
George Pickens. I didn't want him and CD on the team at the same time. Like I was just like, there's no way. So
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
I didn't believe in the Cowboys enough to do that.
Yeah, probably would have been worth it.
Yeah. And then you started the 2025 year. You got a 25 first from Isaac, which ended up being Ashton Genty, and you sent him JJ McCarthy, a 25 first, which is RJ Harvey, and a 27 second, which is TBD. So I count this as a dub. I think Genty's actually good. I think the Raiders are just trash. Um, a 26 third TBD for Travis Etienne. What are you doing, dude? This is an L. When you did this, this was an L.
Yeah,
I was so upset. I was like, I would have given you more than that.
yeah, that one was bad. I was just tired of them on my team doing absolutely nothing for the last 4 years. It's a common theme when I trade people away; they actually do stuff. So
Yeah. Um, then you traded a 27 third, a 26 third, a 26 third, and a 25 second, which was Matthew Golden. So three TBDs and Matthew Golden for, you sent Isaac a 25 third, which is Terrace Ferguson, 27 third, which is TBD, and the 113, which is Colston Loveland. Count this as a wash, but this easily could be an L because I'm pretty sure Terrence Ferguson, Colston Loveland are worth way more than Matthew Golden right now. So,
It's fair.
um, but you still have three thirds to make it up. I don't know, or net two thirds to make it up. Maybe you hit on a Tank Dell or a Troy Franklin. But Troy Franklin was the second round pick. He's like, well, he's what the 206 dude. He's for the first.
And I still remember Matt. I messaged Matt on the side. He goes, "You don't think it's worth it? A guy drafted 207." I'm like, "That's not anything." I'm like, "Dude, that's not anything." The guy caught like 10 balls in his whole career, right? And 7 of them were last game.
It's so true, dude. I was like, dude, what? I was like, yeah, he had a great game, but the first. Dude, Marquez Callaway got like 200 yards and 4 touchdowns in a preseason game, dude. He looked just as
Yeah, he
good.
went for first. You know,
KJ
we're
Osborne
using
looked really good.
we're using like draft position for trade. Like Traylon Burks is worth 3 first because he caught a touchdown
Oh yeah,
and he was what 107.
107. Yeah, he's at least worth two first, dude. And
Gotta
then
be.
you traded a 26 third for a 25 third, which ended up being Tyler Shuck. Just kind of as a wash. Tyler Shuck, I think he's bad. Like I prove me wrong, but I can't see Tyler Shuck being good in the NFL. I
No,
think he's
he's
probably
bad,
bad.
and he's bad, and he's like 27.
Exactly. Like he had to come out balling, or it was a wrap. So
Yeah,
25 third, which ended up being Elijah Arroyo, and 50 fab, which got you a 26 third. Okay, cool. We'll count this as this will just
this was me having way too many thirds last year, and I'm like, I don't like anybody. Just somebody take him off my hands.
yeah. They made a trade with Hoagie. You got Pat Bryant, and he gave you Dylan Sampson. Um, I'm, I'm gonna count this as an L for now because Dylan Sampson's like I think he's actually good, dude. He looked pretty decent. I think he's buried, but like so is Pat Bryant.
Yeah,
And I've seen Dylan Sampson do it. I haven't seen Pat Bryant do it.
dude. Dylan Sampson tore it up the first game when Judkins wasn't there.
Yeah, and like I
Was
think
it
he's a
game
good
one, week one or
spellback.
two? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think he's a great spellback too. So I like him. Hogan asked me if you should pick him. I was like, it's perfect insurance, and which paid it off this preseason and week one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And then next trade was with me, dude. I fucking cooked you in this trade because Wandale. You got Tyler Higbee, James Conner, yuck. Christian Kirk, yuck. Thank you for getting those three off my team. And a 26 second for what ended up being Wandale Robinson, the wide receiver one himself. Jonathan Brooks, 26 third and a 26 third. So I'm counting this an L for you, dude.
Yeah. See, Wandale's another guy. I had him on my team for like 3 years.
Dude,
Put up like 40 total points.
how many times had I tried to buy Wandale from you?
A lot.
Dude, like the
I
entire
just got,
time you've had him on your team, and you finally were like, "Fine, I'll trade him." I was
I
like,
just, I got tired of him. You know, I was like, hey, I want to see some production out of him. I'll trade him to Mitch.
dude, I'm telling you, I was pestering you about him for a long time. Like I was so pissed when you picked him, dude. I was like, dude, I was like, what do you want from Wandale? And you're like, nothing. And I was like, oh my god,
Should have ripped the first for him. Probably would have got him.
that no, I was not trading it first for Wandale. But yeah. So then the next trade you made was with Quinn. You got Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Evan Ingram for a 26 second and 28 second. Oh my god, this is a W for right now. I mean, Devontae Adams is absolutely cooking people this year. Quinn's team actually wouldn't have even been bad this year if he would have kept his team.
Yeah, no, I mean, I took 5 guys from him, 6 guys from him.
CMC, JT, Devontae Adams, like, dude, I know he didn't have any picks left, but like, he may have been able to run it back. I don't think he would have made it. I think his team was too fragile, but like having those, he definitely would have been in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just
I
having
mean,
Devontae Adams and Jonathan Taylor on your team at the same time would get you there. So
that's 80 points a week, 60 points a week.
yeah, you didn't do anything at that point. So um, then you made another trade with Quinn. You got Javonte Williams, dude. If you had Javonte too, my God, he'd be actually like Quinn's team would actually be good. Tank Bigsby and a 26 seconds TBD. I'm gonna count this as a dub just because Javante's balling. Then you got Dallas. Man, another trade with Quinn. You got Dallas Goddard and Michael Pittman, who are both also doing pretty well for a 26 second. Dude, if he had Devonte Adams, JT, the Javante, Goddard, Pittman, like that's a pretty decent roster. Like I don't
Yeah,
think
dude,
it would
that's
not like
I mean,
elite, but he
that's
didn't have any way to get anybody else. But like that was a pretty
I
good
mean,
team.
I think at the beginning of the year, all but maybe Evan Ingram were in my starting lineup at the beginning of the year. Like he's making playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. And then you made a deal with the devil. God, why did you do this, dude? I did. I made the trade
Yeah, I
with
don't know.
for AJ Brown to get him to shut up, and then you made this DK trade. You traded DK. You got DK Metcalf for a 26 third and a 26 second, and then you sent him a 27 first and a 26 third. Dude, I think it's probably fair. Honestly, I'm gonna count it as a wash, but you gotta figure it. We'll see how the picks shake out. Um,
Yeah, I don't. I couldn't talk myself out of it. I
I
was
f-
asking some other people. I'm like, dude, it's a fair trade. Like that first should be a late first. That second is probably going to be mid at that point. I don't know what that team's going to do. I'm basically moving back. From the 12th pick to the 20th pick, 24th pick. Like,
yeah,
I got a third out of the deal. We just flop thirds, which whatever. Like I almost did it without the third, and then I just kept delaying it. He threw a third in there. I'm like, oh, fine, I'll do it.
there you go. I kind of forgot you traded BTJ for a first and
Kind
a
of forgot he
second.
was on. Kind of forgot he was on my team. To be honest, get sucked when he was on my team.
Hmm. Dude, I don't know. Like, I'm counting this one as a wash because I like BTJ. I just think he's kind of. I don't know what's up with him in the yips this season, but um, Kareem Hunt for James Conner W just because I don't think James Conner's playing again. Um, a second and 2 seconds for Devonte, I think is probably a win, just because like you're not getting more than that for Devonte,
Yeah, how much? What does he have left in the tank after this year? Like
dude.
that was
Like
where I was at.
he's on borrowed time right now, dude. In my opinion, like I mean he's balling right now. Don't get me wrong. Like Devonte Adams is cooking, but right now, like dude, it's this year's kind of like how I see him. Because like if he
yeah,
loses a step next year, like he's looked fantastic this year. Maybe he's got another one in him, but like it's year to year at this point.
but I mean, he's not even like racking up catches. I mean, he's a touchdown merchant, right? Like gets down there. I mean, he is the guy. If he's not catching touchdowns, like what did he do last game? 3 points,
Yeah,
4 points.
yeah. But like
You
the
know,
fact that he's getting that red zone usage is insane.
yeah. You even like watch him on TV. Even the announcers are like, "Oh, Puka, you had your first down chance." Like Adam's trying to get a touchdown. You just catch
Yeah,
3 a game sometimes.
yeah. Dude, Puka can play too. Stafford has been blessed with some really good wide receivers in his career, but this might be the best duo he's had.
Do you think they win it all this year?
They can absolutely they can. I
I
don't know
was
if they
just
do,
thinking, like
but they.
I think they're my pick. I think their defense is good enough. Like Stafford's balling. Like I'm not sure.
If they win it, Stafford retires.
Well, yeah,
Kershaw retired. Kershaw he's gonna if they win it this year, he's retiring for sure.
100%. Well, he's what 30. He's old, 37, 38.
Yep, with like multiple neck injuries, and his best friend is Clayton Kershaw, and like he just retired and then won the World Series. Like,
Yeah, like
could you
I
imagine?
don't know. I hope they win it. To be honest, like I don't know who stops them. Like I don't think there's an AFC team that beats them.
Just an NFC team might beat him, dude.
Well, I don't know. So I'm saying like if they make it to the Super Bowl, I think they win. But other than that, like the Packers, like, but if they stay as the 1 seed, like you don't have to go to Lambeau. You don't have to go to Philly. You get the best. You're in a dome basically in a
The
stadium.
the Patriots are
Like,
probably like the AFC West. I still think is pretty good. Like, I think the Broncos are a tough out, and the Chargers are a tough out. Nobody in the AFC South scares me. The Jaguars are frauds. The AFC North is the best team is the Bengals, and they're not gonna make it. Their defense is terrible. The Steelers are not a threat in the playoffs. Um, the Bills would probably be the only team that would like scare me. The Bills are like actually like Josh Allen is just insane.
Oh yeah, like when it's go time, like
The Patriots, honestly, the Patriots are really good, dude. Like I think they're just a good overall team, and Drake May's balling. So
oh, no, they look really good. Like it's, I think that conference goes through New England. I just think Stafford beats anybody in the AFC. Like their that defense is stupid good. Like the Seahawks make everybody look bad. The Rams made the Seahawks look terrible.
yeah, dude, the
You
Rams
know,
can play,
it's
dude. Yeah, Stafford is, dude. I was a huge fan of his in Detroit. Like I just felt so bad for him. His team was always so terrible. But I'm glad to see him
I
win
actually,
one.
I hated the guy in Detroit. I hate him with a passion, but I come out to like him.
I hated him too, because he's destroying the Vikings, but like
Yeah.
while winning 5 games in a year and it not mattering. But dude, he's like one of the toughest players of all time. This is like, have you watched this dude like mic'd up when he like dislocated his shoulder?
No, I
It's
didn't see it.
insane, dude. He's in Detroit. He literally did the entire drive with one arm. Like,
Yeah, that's yeah. I hope they win it. They're my pick. I just submitted my championship parlay, 14 parlay. So
oh god,
hope we'll hope they take it all. I don't even know what their odds are. I didn't even look. I just sent it.
it's always good. What do you think of our playoffs? How do you think this goes?
I don't know. Your team is cooking right now. You're the last guy I wanted to see. That's why I was asking so many questions this morning. I do get Hampton back. I do get Evans back, which could help.
How much of Evans are you getting back though?
I don't know. Like,
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, A Chain said he could have came back into the game, but they were blowing them out already, so he didn't. And he had like 100 yards in the first quarter. If A Chain plays, I don't like. Dude's a beast. I just need his minimum's like 14 points.
yeah, I mean, I'm probably cooked to be honest.
Dude,
Because I
Brees Hall
mean,
has Jacksonville, which might be big for him.
I don't know. Gentius Philly, which supposedly is a good matchup. I mean, that Tampa Atlanta game could be high scoring on Thursday night, but Thursday night games get super weird. So
Yeah.
I'm predicting a early round exit for me.
If CeeDee Lamb and T Higgins play, I I don't think it's gonna be tough to lose if those two play. I have a sneaking suspicion one of them doesn't, but like I have Wandale to come in to save the day, which who I kind of want to play. I don't know who to play him over though. Probably Swift versus Cleveland.
I don't know, Cleveland's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather have Wandale versus Washington than
Yeah, oh
Swift
yeah,
versus Cleveland.
against Washington, 100%. Yeah,
Dude, but I love Swift, dude. He's been fucking carrying me, man. Like, dude, like I'm not like this dude's actually balling. Like I don't like Jared hates this guy, but he's like the most consistent RB2. He's RB17 this year, man. Like in my flex play, he's a god.
yeah.
He-
I don't know. I've never liked the guy. Still, like he produces. I hate the guy to be honest. Top 20, never finish outside the top what 25,
He's never finished outside top 23. He's never been anything
top
other than
23.
RB2. His
17 to 20. This is his best year, 17 through 23.
Yeah, but he's finished 18,
Like,
19, and like
yeah,
he's scoring good points. Like, dude, I think he's a beast. I love watching DeAndre Swift play. Um, but yeah, Cleveland's defense is really good, and Washington is really bad.
but yeah. I mean, McCarthy tore him up. So,
Yeah,
if I
Wandale's
were
so
you,
good.
I'd start Swift against the Browns though. Give me a shot.
Give you a shot. Yeah, dude. I'm hoping Rico Dowdle. Are you playing Chuba Hubbard this week?
No, I don't need him.
All right, I was gonna say I wanted to play Rico versus Chuba.
Like,
I thought it'd be funny.
I don't need him. Like, my lineup is probably gonna be. I mean, Baker and Nix are gonna start. I'm gonna start Javante, Bijan, Hampton, and Genty. Can't go against it. Goddard and Ferg to run two tight ends, and then Metcalf, Evans, Pittman.
Sick, let me look
I
at
don't know.
what you got.
Might start fucking Tennessee's wide receiver. I don't know.
Over who? Goddard
Pittman.
over Pittman? I guess they're at Seattle, but like, nah. Oh shit, dude, who's playing for them is the real question.
Yeah, that's true. Like if
I don't think you can
but
play
they don't.
Pittman this week. Not at
I
Seattle. If it's Philip Rivers, if it's 44-year-old Philip Rivers, dude, you cannot play Michael Pittman.
I have Pittman and Pierce, and I usually start one every week. I don't know if I can start them. Like
Dude, I would.
I might
Oh,
just
you have to
plug in
find
Kareem
another.
Hunt.
No, you have to find another receiver. You don't have a receiver to go in that slot. It's your problem.
Oh fuck, I do. Yeah.
Yoshivas, maybe
No, I
Romeo
can't. Can
Dubs.
I?
Romeo Dobbs.
I
Dobbs
did.
might be your best option.
That's who I've been. That's who I've been starting. Is Romeo Dobbs, but he
Oh,
also has
he
Denver.
put at Denver, and he just put up a zero bomb with 2 targets for you.
He's usually a touchdown merchant. That's what he. That's where he puts his points up.
Yeah, you just don't have receivers right now, dude. The
I might
corpse
start
of
that
Mike.
kid.
You have to start Mike Evans.
I might start the kid from Tennessee and just roll with it.
Io Manor.
Yeah, I might just
Is he on your
run it.
taxi?
No,
Oh,
yeah, I've played him a couple times this year.
oh, Io Manor. Yeah, dude. I mean, he's probably the best player on Tennessee. It's not saying much. He's wide receiver 61 on this year. But yeah,
I
dude.
just don't know.
I don't know, dude. I'm hoping the Thursday night game is just a bad game.
They usually are. Like it's never a shootout.
I'm hoping it's just a
That's
bad
that's
game.
what last. That's what last one was. But that was Lions and
Yeah. But yeah, dude, if anyone else is interested in doing this, if you're willing to do the work, go for it. It's not that hard. Um, Especially the people you have much fewer trades.
yeah.
Um,
Because what you had like 80 trades, didn't you?
like 82, yeah. It was
Yeah.
something stupid.
Honestly, mine took me like 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah, it's just
I did it at work.
yeah, it's just switching back and forth on sleeper.
Yeah. I mean, back to the playoffs. Like, I hope Matt beats JYP just because I have JYP's pick.
Okay. What
So
is Matt's lineup looking like this week? Matt's team's fucking stacked, dude. Mahomes, Jacobs, JT, Jason, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams. His tight end is terrible with Theo Johnson, but then he's got Kyron, Christian Watson. Like, oh, dude, if he's playing likely, yikes. Stafford. Woof. That needs to make a
yeah, I mean,
trade. Oh, dude,
he's got to throw Troy Franklin in there, first round pick.
yeah. Why is Troy Franklin not starting? Excuse me, over Isaiah Likely. Come on. And then who's JYP got rocking here?
See what he's got.
Hurts, dude. I don't know what happened. That game was atrocious to watch. That hurt my soul.
That was brutal.
Bucky's given the same exact performance in 15.1 points back-to-back weeks. So Bucky and CMC. CMC coming off a bye against Tennessee. I, how long does he play against Tennessee?
Tennessee, I don't know. They keep it. Oh,
Do they?
they seem to like get down early and they climb their way back in,
They
but
kept it close last week because it was the Browns.
they'll they'll feed them.
Okay.
They'll go for 20 something.
Pickens versus Minnesota. I
Could
mean,
be tough.
yeah.
Oh,
Shakir.
that's the Sunday night game.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to it. I'll be there. I got the
Nice.
box seats for work. I'm pumped. I'll be with my JJ
That's
jersey.
right.
Not
That's,
JJ
that's, that's
McCarthy,
where
the real JJ.
that's where the rich people go, huh? Up in the box seats.
That's where the salesmen go. Yep. But yeah, the Shakir's got the Pats, which is kind of tough. Sutton versus Green Bay, dude. Sutton is kind of just I don't know. He had an okay game last night, but like
He's like hit and miss. Like
not. I mean, what? I guess he's wide receiver 19 of the season. He's not a bad flex play.
I guess he scored what over? He has a 20. Scored 20 once this season. Like
Yeah. Tyler Warren's been balling though, but I'm also very concerned with whoever they have at quarterback this week.
yeah, that's just up in the air.
RJ Harvey at versus Green Bay, probably a pretty good matchup. Aaron Jones at Dallas. Maybe he walks it. Maybe he gets a touchdown. He hasn't scored one in a while. He's only scored one touchdown this year.
Oof.
That's yikes. Um, Kenneth Gainwell, not ideal to start, but he is getting some. He's getting a lot of touches in the pass
Yeah,
game
he's
though.
been kind of he's making some. I mean,
And then Dak. So, dude, do you play Chris Rodriguez? Honestly,
what was that?
do you play Chris Rodriguez? He's been kind of balling. I've been forced to play him in another league, and I've been very happy with his performances.
I don't know that I don't know that else of the Giants, but
Steph Diggs versus
that
Buffalo.
backfield's been so tough.
Basically, I may probably Steph Diggs versus Buffalo, honestly.
I probably would. There'll be. I mean, that should be a shootout, but
Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of hoping Matt loses just to him to get his payout for top points only, and then yep.
I mean, think, dude, that Hoagie Jack one is absolutely stacked.
Hoagie and Jack. Let's start with Jack. Jack Scott Rogers, god awful. Cook is balling. Sharps is apparently playing like over Ken Walker now. So I don't know, dude. It's just so wild. It's wild, that whole situation. AJ Brown's looked decent since the bye, but it's Vegas, so he's got a pretty decent matchup. St. Brown's playing through. I don't know how much drugs they gave this man before the game, but my God,
There
Rashi.
might be. I don't know. Do you think Detroit's going to score on the Rams?
Yeah, I think Detroit's good enough. They're just a good team.
Expect more of a shootout there.
I don't know if it's more of a shootout, but Amon-Ra's going to get a ton of targets if he's playing. He's like it doesn't really matter. Like you're playing Amon-Ra no matter what. He's like
Yeah, you're starting him. Whether he's
he's
going
wide
for
receiver 4
12
on
or
the season. Like you're playing Amon-Ra. Rashi kind of got
dude, he looked bad last game.
the Chiefs looked bad last game, so maybe he
That
bounces
that was
back.
that was a bad game, but
Brenton Strange coming back getting targets right away. It's probably the best pass catcher on this offense. Kincaid, streaky, pretty good flex play.
back.
Jalen
Yeah, I
Warren is
mean,
getting some just tough carries. I mean, he's RB19 on the year. He's doing good. The Waddle's the only target left in town here. He's just going to ball out the rest of the time, especially if A-Chain doesn't play. Um, Jaden Daniels, dude, I don't know if the Commanders should be playing him, but he
is
plays the Giants.
is he is he coming back?
I hope not. If not, he's playing J.J. McCarthy versus Dallas. So,
It's probably a Hoagie win there, huh?
yeah, Joe Burrow's back. That's big for him with Daniel Jones going down. Daniel Jones is the perfect quarterback for Hokies team. They literally just like 1 week overlap, switching it out. Saquon's been disappointing, but had a good week last week. Judkins is killing it. He had like a 40-yard run to call back on a hold this week for a touchdown too. So, Nico is the only consistent game in Houston. Jamar Chase is an absolute dog. Um, Especially him and Burrow. That's a great stack. Debo, dude, Debo is so beyond cooked.
Dude, he looks bad.
Terrible. Kittle
He
balling.
looks bad.
Yeah, Kittle's balling though since he's got come back from being hurt. Kittle's balling. Um, Derrick Henry doing all right. I mean, he needs Lamar to start doing something. Like,
Is this Henry's like last like productive year, or does he have one more in him?
dude, I don't know. I asked that question in the chat a couple weeks ago, dude. Like watching him play, dude.
I
Some
mean,
weeks he
he's
looks like
putting
he
up.
is, and then some weeks he looks like he's not.
He's RB10, but I mean, he has to be like RB1 on touches.
Yeah,
Like
dude, he's
they're
carrying the
they're
ball
they're, they're
25
feeding
times.
they're feeding him.
Yeah. God. Yeah, dude, he's averaging 22 carries a game. So,
31 years old. That's got to be tough.
Jesus. He's the abominable snowman. It's getting cold outside, so, he's going to just brutalize Cincinnati next week, honestly. Um, Hunter Henry's been a sneaky play. He's like, what, tight end 8? He's doing pretty good.
Tight end 8, yeah.
Not a ton of boom weeks, but consistent production every single week in the flex. Monty's kind of boom or bust. And then he's got Tua. So as long as Tua doesn't get hit by a peanut or a skittle, he should be okay. He needs A-Chain to play, though. His, like, half of his game relies on A-Chain catching screen
Oh
passes from
yeah,
him.
sure, yeah.
So,
I forgot. Like he still has Drake London out on his bench, so
Oh yeah, London can come in and replace Debo.
He'd have to make it by though. He's not in this week.
Oh, he's not in this week
So
again. He's missed 4 weeks, dude.
I just said he
Ugh.
didn't practice. What it says, does not participate in Tuesday's walkthrough. And they have the early game. They have the Thursday game, so he's definitely not
Ugh.
playing.
Yeah, that blows, dude.
I
But
mean, I'm thinking. I'm
yeah,
thinking. I mean, I think the bracket holds true here. I think it's a you, Matt, and Hoagie win headed into the semis.
I hope not, because then it's just a repeat, and then it's gonna be me and Matt in the championship again, like last year.
Does this stuff reseed after, or no? Is it just you stay on your side of the bracket?
You just stay on your side of the bracket. I think so, at least.
Yeah,
Let's check.
I don't know. Hopefully, like I I mean, I beat Hoagie last week or yesterday, I guess. On whose ball was it? Who caught that ball?
Oh, you beat Hoagie last night? Did it matter?
I won my lead my matchup by like 2 points.
Oh, you did. Point 4. That's hilarious.
Who had the
DK? No, DK wasn't last night. Goddard?
yeah, it was Goddard right before
Hurts had
her
the.
shoot the interception. Goddard had like a 16-yard catch to bring him down there.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. I didn't realize that
Yeah.
that's what that was riding on.
Yeah, I got went got the median off of that.
Yeah, Matt beat me in points
No
for.
difference.
I'm still upset about this. He beat me by 63 in points for. I would have had CD and Bowers the whole season, dude. I probably could have beat him. So Matt wins
CD
150
playing.
bucks.
You think CD plays this week?
I hope so. He probably plays. They have the Monday night game or the Sunday night game,
Oh,
so um, I think, dude, he's got to play. Like they said today that he's progressing through how they want him to. So yeah, he'll be interesting, but I mean, pretty good season overall. We definitely have to fix the way the brackets look because we have two teams that won 20 plus games here, and then an 18 team that won.
well, yeah. I mean, we talked about it before. Like,
Yeah, it'll change going forward.
honestly, I thought we got like. I honestly thought we voted that where like the division winners didn't matter, and it was just seeds go by best records.
It does.
I thought we've. So then, why are you the 4 seed?
I'm the 3 seed. Am I the 4 seed?
Well, why? Like, how are the 3 and 5 seed playing each other? Is my question.
3.
Because I'm the 5 seed.
Oh, it might. You might be right because Hoagie did win, so he's a 4 seed. He's the 3 seed.
So
Uh,
I was that's why I was asking the question. I was like, how did we? How does the 3 end up playing the 5?
yeah, that was a good question. One sec.
Like, I don't know what we voted or what the rules are, but I thought we voted that it didn't matter, that division winners didn't matter.
I'll look into it and send it. We don't have to discuss this on the stream. How but yeah, no, it was fun going through this, dude. We're at 50 minutes, so we'll end it here. Anything to say before the playoffs?
Yeah. Good luck. I'm making a run, and I'll probably end up with the 1 5 seed to be with the 1 6 picked or something. But we'll give it all we got. Matt, hope you don't win just because Troy Franken's not worth the first.
Oh God, he better play him this week. If he doesn't play him this week, he's a chicken.
Yeah.
So
You just have to, like, if you trade somebody for a first straight up, it should just be like automatic rule. You have to play them.
that guy has to be in your lineup, dude. Unless he's hurt, that guy's got to be in your lineup. Come on.
Yeah, like, what are we doing? If he's not
Uh,
in your lineup every week, he's not worth the first.
Bingo, 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 bingo. Yeah. So, but yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Lanners, thanks for putting that together. If anyone else does this, just let me know. Shoot me a message. So we'll discuss. But have a good evening. See you guys.